Hey Pisces, welcome back. I'm here with your weekly reading for June 4th through the 11th. I do have your monthlies up, so I will link your monthly reading in the description if you want to check that out. Just a reminder, this is a general reading, so for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So you may want to check your other placements, see what's happening in those readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because that's for someone else. Also, welcome and thank you to all my new subscribers. And those of you who haven't subscribed or are joining me for the first time, welcome. I'm glad you're here, and I appreciate you taking time out of your life to spend with me. All right, let's get into it. I've already pulled your general cards, your oracle cards. After this, I'll do a general reading, and then I'll do a love reading. I am doing that different. I'm going to look at your energy and where you're at, then their energy, where they're at, and then pull some advice cards. So let's get into it. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Healing, bless all in need of healing. Hope and love. Spirit, grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. And don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. Some of you, a very, very small part of you, I feel like may need a surgery of some sort, or may have something that's been bothering you, but you're not wanting to have the surgery. Just a small part of you. This is a very small part of you. You're kind of being a bit stubborn about it, all right? And you may need this surgery to heal. It may not be a big surgery. I'm not really feeling like a big surgery. I don't know why that even came to me, but I feel like for a small part of you, you don't want to have the surgery because it's like you don't want to be a burden to someone else, or you feel like you don't have anyone there to help you heal from it, but you do. It says you are never alone here. So some of you just don't want to have the surgery, all right? That's for a very, very small part of you, okay? Very, very small group of you guys. Overall, what I'm getting here is that you're working on healing from something, maybe the end of a relationship, maybe a fight you had with a loved one or a friend, maybe the loss of a job. Whatever it is, you're healing from it, and you don't have a lot of clarity about it. You don't really know what happened, don't really know what went wrong. You may be feeling alone, but I feel like if you're feeling alone, it's because you've kind of put yourself alone, or made yourself alone. You know, you're not really going out or connecting with people, because I do feel like there are people around you who want to help you, who want to reach out, who, would be there for you, but you're just not really communicating that to them. In fact, you may be communicating that you're just fine. You don't need, the way you need to heal is by yourself. You're being a bit stubborn about the whole situation. I also feel like you're not willing to think about the situation or whatever it was objectively, okay? Because for some of you, you're not really able to admit if you did something wrong, or the part you played in it, because it kind of takes two, or it's just kind of a one-sided, this happened to me type of thing. I don't feel like you're being a pity party. That's not what it is. I feel like you're just, it's like, well, I was right, but it still didn't work out, even though I was right. You're kind of, like I said, being still being like really prideful, a bit stubborn. Some of you are. Some of you guys are just kind of determined to heal on your own. You don't need anybody to help you heal, and that's not really the case. You do need to reach out to a close friend, a sibling, someone you trust, okay? All right, Pisces, that was a little heavy right off the bat. It was a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie. It was a little heavier than, I pull the Oracle cards because they're supposed to like be a little lighthearted, you know, kind of ray of hope type of thing. That was kind of heavy, Pisces. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just, whew, that was heavy. All right, let's get into the general. Hopefully it'll lighten up a little bit. And I do read the cards for the sign, okay? I don't want y'all to think that I'm picking on y'all. I read the cards, you know, for the best benefit of the sign I'm reading for. I don't take sides with the signs. I don't have favorite signs or anything like that. But, you know, I do say what the cards say. And if, you know, I've had the readings where they've been pretty sassy with me too. So don't think I'm picking on y'all, all right? Because I'm not. All right, Pisces, for the week of June 4th through the 11th, what is Pisces' focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome? Please and thank you. Empress, Seven of Wands, Knight of Swords, Five of Cups, Ten of Cups. All right, with the Ten of Cups here as your overall energy. You know, I feel like what you want is, what I'm feeling like you want here, just from this card, the way it's done, you know, like the Ace of Cups, fountain coming out of this lotus, is you're wanting a new beginning with someone from the past, or with a family member, because the Ten of Cups in most decks and normal decks, you know, it's talking about, it's the happy family card, contentment, being, you know, total love, feeling supported, feeling totally loved, and, you know, you offering your love and support, and it, you know, being a happy family. I'm feeling you want another chance at that. Okay, because with, this is the part I'm really, really focused on, and it's like this Ace of, you know, the fountain from the Ace of Cups. I don't know why the wands keeps wanting to come out of my mouth. The Ace of Cups coming from this lotus, you know, and, you know, the Ten of Cups talking about all that total contentment, happiness, being supported. It's almost like you want another chance at it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from it. Because the lotus is kind of like, you know, being, you know, blooming in the midst of a swamp or something, of hardships and that type of thing. And so it's like you're going through a really hard time right now, and you want a new beginning that's going to lead to you know, feeling supported, feeling loved, and you giving your love and your support. Because I feel like you have a lot of it. I do feel like you have a lot of love to give. It's just, you know, it's, I don't know, you're going through a rough time right now. And it's very apparent here. All right, so we have the High Priestess here as your focus. So you're wanting to connect with your intuition. You're wanting to know what to do. You're wanting kind of answers, okay? Because I see here, well, not necessarily that you're undecided, but, you know, you may be going within yourself looking for answers. Maybe meditating more. Why is the High Priestess here as Pisces focus for the week of June 4th through the 11th? Please and thank you. Six of Wands in the reverse though, but you feel like this is a waste of time. You feel like you're not getting it. You're not getting the answers you want. What I really got here, the message that just came in for some of you, is that you're following all of the spiritual, like, law of attraction and manifestation or manifesting, you know, practices, but, you know, you're meditating every day, or you're adding meditation into your daily routine. You might be journaling, you might have, you know, I kind of feel like here that you're like doing all the things that you're learning, doing all the things that they're saying to do, but you're not getting anywhere with it. You're not really manifesting anything with that. And the reason I feel like that might be the case for some of you is kind of because you're not on that frequency yet. Like, some of you are just kind of going through the motions, but not really doing it, if that makes sense. I'm going to pull another clarifier. Why is the High Priestess here as Pisces focus? Please and thank you. You're trying to go within and rebuild your strength, all right? This is the second time that strength has kind of come up. I forgot how it came up in your oracle. Oh, the Leo or something card. Could be that you're dealing with a Leo, but you're trying to rebuild yourself. You're trying to go within and bolster up your strength, but it's like you feel like it's kind of a waste of time because everything you've been doing, you don't necessarily feel any stronger. Or for some of you, your pride is getting in the way of this actual practice. Like, you might be doing it but feeling like it's silly, or it's feeling like it's kind of stupid. Because, I'm sorry, meditating at first is really, like, when I first started meditating, it was really, really hard for me to do. It seemed kind of silly. Yeah, I know. I was really stubborn. And so I feel like some of you may still be being a little stubborn and a little prideful. Your pride might be getting in your way a little bit with this. Your Seven of Wands is here as your obstacle. So you're still fighting. You're still ready to fight, okay? But the battle's been fought, okay? The battle's already, there's nobody to fight. There's nothing to fight with. There's no, well, you still have your wand, but, you know, there's nobody left to fight with, all right? And you still have this, you have this broken heart, this Three of Swords here. It's like there's nothing left to fight, but you're still ready and willing to fight. Not necessarily fight, defend. Defend is more what I'm thinking about, but you know, you're still ready on the defensive, all right, with this Three of Swords. Let's pull another one. Why is the Three of Swords here in the obstacle position? Because I feel like there's nobody here. But you're not gaining any movement. You're feeling stuck. It's like you're feeling stuck here, being defensive, even though it's like the fight's already moved on. And you're really brokenhearted. I feel like I kind of am going back to this card. You're feeling like this didn't end. You're wishing it didn't end this way. Your advice is the Knight of Swords, and it's, you know, it's not this side where it's clear on where you're going, you know, clear skies ahead. It's the side that's cloudy, and this is kind of where I feel like you're at right now. You know, you're in this fog. You can't free yourself, and I feel like it's in your mind with the swords here. All right, so just get moving. The advice is kind of to just charge ahead anyways. Well, let's pull a clarifier. I'm getting it two different ways. Why is the Knight of Swords here as Pisces advice? You got two coming out. Five of Swords here with the King of Wands in the reverse. See, what I'm focused on right here is this guy. All right, I'm focused on this guy here, the one that's leaving, all right? Not the guy that's cocky and like, haha, I took your swords, I won, look at what I got. More the guy who's like, he just put down his swords. He's walking away. With the King of Wands here in the reverse. I feel like you need to move forward out of this fog. Okay? You need to just kind of keep moving. All right? Until you can get to clearer skies. All right? And if you were the one who kind of dropped the sword and was like, this really isn't worth my time anymore, it's a waste of my time to fight with you about this, you know, it's okay to be stubborn about that, all right? Stand by your decision. And look forward, okay? Move forward anyways. Man, Pisces, you have a rough reading. I'm sorry, this is a rough reading. You have the Five of Cups here as your outcome. All right, so all of this crap that you're having to go through in your head, because I do feel all these swords here, there's a lot of this going on in your head. Okay, that's not saying that it's not actually happening. That's not what I mean. But you're kind of just stuck in your head right now. With the Five of Cups here, it's like by the end of the week, you finally get to a point where you're ready to move on, all right? You're not really focused on what you've lost anymore. You're ready to focus on these two cups you still have and, you know, take them moving forward. It's like you finally get some clarity and you're like, there's nothing really here with me anymore. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, and you get in control of your emotions. Good deal, Pisces. Phew. That was rough. So not only is this the King of Cups and the, you know, being in charge of your emotions, here we are back in your element, back in the water sign, all right? So I definitely see you here, even though the King of Cups, I typically get a little bit more Scorpio energy than y'all. That doesn't mean you're not here. But, you know, you finally get in control of your emotions. You get back in your element, all right? And in your wheelhouse, so to speak, you get that under control. It's like, I may not be able to get my thoughts under control and all of this crap racing through my head, but I can get my emotions under control. That's something I know how to do. You know, that's my wheelhouse. And it's like that's going to be the first step in me actually being able to leave this behind, is because, you know, I'm going to get in control of my emotions and leave that part behind. Okay, so it was rough there for a minute, Pisces. It's rough there for a minute, but I do see good things coming by the end of the week, all right? Not fantastic things, obviously, but I mean, just getting in control of your emotions. You know how hard that is to do? It's hard. I don't know how hard it is for water signs, but it might be harder for water signs. I don't know. All right, let's get in your love reading, Pisces. Pisces. What message or guidance do you have for Pisces for June 4th through the 11th? Please and thank you. Oh, there we go. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. All right. Let's get where your energy is. Where is Pisces energy, overall energy for this week, June 4th through the 11th? There you are. What did I say? You may already be in control of your emotions. Well, what is the overall energy for the person that Pisces is dealing with for June 4th through the 11th? Please and thank you. What is the overall energy for the person that Pisces is dealing with for June 4th through the 11th? Please and thank you. Knight of Wands. All right, in the reverse. So you're getting in control of your emotions. You're getting back in your element. You're starting to feel a little bit more like yourself. And I see them either taking no action or losing passion in the situation, or just moving off in a completely different direction anyways. All right, so let's pull some cards and see what's happening. Could be, though, with this retreat card here, that, you know, you're kind of just standing here, you know, getting back in your element, and they're going off and getting, you know, getting a clear head about them, because they might be going through a rough time too. So there is that with the retreat. I do see this as, you know, them retreating together, but I see it kind of being solo retreats. All right, Pisces. Love for Pisces and for the person Pisces is dealing with. Please and thank you for June 4th through the 16th. Where did it go? Where did it go? I know I saw it. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, there it is. Queen of Wands. We'll see if it comes back out. Might be hiding your passion, hiding your determination, since she was hiding. Maybe hiding that you're pissed off, since she was in the reverse. Let's see. All right, you, 3 of Wands in the reverse. The World. The Chariot, still in the reverse, though. So, let's see. All right. Yeah, you're going to be able to see that. They have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon. Here you are showing up on their side. And the Page of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if they are a fire sign, so that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Leo has shown up a few times in your reading, and there has been a good bit of Wands. We also do have Earth here, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and of course the water signs, but I'm feeling that's your energy right now. So the 3 of Wands in the reverse. I don't feel like you're waiting on this. I don't feel like you're planning a future with this person in mind. If you were supposed to travel, I don't feel like you're going to travel this week. But the cycle is ending, okay? The cycle is coming to an end. And so I feel like you're kind of getting renewed, getting ready to start something new. But you don't have any plans on where you're going, okay? I feel like you're just kind of like, you know what? The cycle's ended. I don't really have anywhere in mind that I want to go, or where I should go from here. So, you know what, universe, if you want to, you know, you just want to take the wheel for a little bit, go for it. You know, anywhere is kind of better than where I've been. That's kind of the attitude I'm getting. It's like, you finally get to a place where you're feeling, better. I wouldn't say healed, but I would say better. All right. And it's like, you know what? No, I'm not waiting on this anymore. I'm not planning a future with this anymore. I'm just going to let this end. Just going to let it end. Sorry, that's my insanely loud ice maker. Just going to let it end. And you know what? Jesus, go ahead, take the wheel. Whoever you believe in, I'm just talking about that song. Jesus, take the wheel for a little while. I'm good. I don't need to be in the driver's seat. Just take me away. They are not willing to start anything new here either. They may have cut off communication too. Or, they're not really talking with you either. Not moving towards you at all. They may, although you did show up on their side in the upright. So either they're thinking about you and they think about you fondly, or they're just kind of trusting their intuition on this at the moment. But either way, like I said, the moon here and you coming up in the upright on their side, I kind of feel like, there's no real animosity on their end. They just aren't moving towards you, all right? They're kind of going to do their own thing, kind of retreat for a little bit on their own, kind of get their... Wouldn't surprise me at all if this is a fire sign you're dealing with, kind of get for them to get back in their element, find their creativity, find their motivation, that type of thing. So let's see what else we got here. 3 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups in the reverse, 2 of Swords in the reverse, and Justice. Well, I can tell you right now, kind of jumping to the end of their side, they're making kind of a head over heart decision. They're making a decision about this, but they can't get their emotions in control like you do right here. And so I feel like they make just a logical decision. They just make the most practical and logical decision they can with what they have to work with. You aren't really celebrating, or if there was a 3-party situation, you're not a part of that anymore. It could be that it was on their side. I don't feel like that's what it is. I just have to say that since it showed up. But I really just feel like you're kind of retreating completely. You're not hanging out with friends. You're trying to start something new. And by starting something new, I mean you're going to be trying to find the motivation, the passion, the creativity to start something new, all right? But this 4 of Cups here, it's like you're still going to be missing something. You're still going to be feeling a little unfulfilled, maybe kind of focusing on this cup that may have been the past, all right, instead of these 3 cups you have. So you may be missing something, or just, like I said, feeling a little bit of lack, but you are working on trying to get your fire back, your passion. You went ahead and got your emotions under control, and so now you're going to be working on getting your motivation, your energy back. And like I said, they're over here. Either this is kind of your energy on their side, but I feel like it's them Wouldn't surprise me if this is a soulmate with the Queen of Cups over here. And I feel like this is kind of their energy. And the King of Cups over here. This could be a divorce for some of you. Or a separation anyways. It's like they can't get a control of their emotions. So they're just making the decision, making a logical decision. You know, it's like they're kind of at the point a decision has to be made. And so they're just going to make a logical, practical decision. Whew, Pisces. That's a heavy, heavy reading. But, I mean, it's not that heavy. There's been worse. Just some things you're dealing with. I am happy to see you in your element, you know, looking for your passion, looking for your energy. I do feel like you are working on healing, and you know healing isn't always an easy process. So let's pull some advice cards for you. Pisces advice for June 4th through the 11th. What advice do you have for my Pisces? Justice. All right. Get that clarity. Head over heart, just like your partner or whatever is doing. You have the World here coming up. There is a new cycle coming. A Four of Pentacles. You may want to watch your money. Nine of Wands in the reverse. You don't have to be so guarded. You can put your walls down, all right? The Empress coming here. Create something new. You know? Like I said, you got a new cycle here. All right, Ace of Wands with the Ace of Swords coming out. Your Ace of Swords came out at the very, very beginning. Okay, that was the first card out, and it was in the reverse, all right? So get that clarity, okay? Think about things logically, okay? Think, you know how I said you were kind of being stubborn in the beginning? Not really wanting to not look at things fairly, but, you know, your pride was kind of getting in the way. Scrap that pride to the side and look at it objectively. There's the word. You know, look at the situation and what happened objectively. All right, kind of take the feelings and the emotions or the pride out of it. All right, and just look at it objectively. All right. A new cycle's beginning, though. Watch your money, though, with the Four of Pentacles. You may want to just, you know, no retail therapy type of things, but it's okay to take your guard down. You don't have to have these boundaries up. And the Empress, especially here with the World, this is a new chapter, a new beginning. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that, Pisces. This is a new chapter awaits you, all right? You can create whatever you want, okay? Whatever you're passionate about. Just be logical and practical, and make sure it's something that you're passionate about, okay? That stirs your creativity that you want, all right? But, I mean, all these cards you have, okay? There's, what, 7 cards here. Normally I'll pull 6, but there's 7 cards here. And 4 of them are talking about this is new, creating something new. So I do feel like you are on the brink of something new. Like I said, this is like, you had that healing card come out. You know, this was in the reverse. So some things you need to work through. I feel like if you can just be objective about it, it's going to help you it'll help you a long way. Or it'll go a long way with helping you. I don't know. I can't talk anymore. It's getting late. All right, Pisces. Okay, started off rough, but definitely love what I'm seeing here. So I hope you do have a good week, and I will see you next time.